Hey, good morning, guys. What are we doing? Coach Dustin here. Happy Tuesday. Still coming off of that Easter break. We're going to work a little Muay Thai practice today. So the lesson I have for you, we're going to start with just real simple work on the Thai stance, the Thai footwork. Then if you guys got a chance, hopefully to catch that essentials video, we're working a special technique and combination this week. So that technique and combination is seen a lot in Muay Thai. So we're going to break that down a lot for you. And then, yeah, should be fun. So we'll give it a couple seconds, see who comes in, and then we'll get started. Don't forget, we'll have conditioning video workout for you at 12:15. And we'll be on Twitch stream at 4 p.m. today. So make sure you catch those if you can. Make sure you're keeping up on your schoolwork. Make sure you're keeping up on your workouts. Make sure you're eating healthy and getting plenty of rest. Stay strong, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll be back to our regular classes soon enough. So we'll see. But keep it up. If you guys are here, say hello. Say something in the chat. If not, we're going to go ahead and get started in just a couple moments. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to warm up a little bit first. Turn our clock on here for minute round. First minute, I just want you bouncing up and down on your toes. If you want, you can jump that imaginary jump rope or move your hands in a circle. Just keep bouncing up and down on the ball of your foot. Okay. You want to switch it up a little bit and start switching your feet. And you start kicking your feet out. Keep going, keep on. All right, loosen up a little bit with some neck rotations. Move your head in a circle. Other way. All right, on the belt. So the jumping jacks. All right, loosen up with some arm rotations. Swing your arms back in a large circle. Okay, so forward. Good, and then getting Russian twist side to side. All right, start jogging in place. All right, pick up your knees one after the other. Just walking knees. If you want, you can clench or grab like you're holding the back of someone's head. Okay, now I want you to pick the knees up to the side. Almost like you're shielding a kick. Pick one right up after the other. And now I want you to pick the knee up and swing it in. Okay, open the gate, close the gate. Similar to how you do your curved knee. Very good. All right. Side bend. Stretch to the side. Switch. Go to the other side. Hip rotations. Okay, other direction. Good. Feet together, legs straight, reach down, try to touch your toes. If not, just get as close as you can and hold it. Good. Knee rotations. Move your knees in a circle. Loosen them up. Okay, switch, go the other way. Good. And straddle stretch. Reach down to the middle. Spread your feet apart as far as you can. Try to touch the floor. Hold it. And time. Good. Stand on that. Shake everything out. Grab yourself a quick drink if you need to. All right. Now, first things first, let's start with our Thai stance. All right. Easiest way to get to your Thai stance is stand with your feet together, legs together, hands down by your side. Okay. Take your dominant leg or dominant side, take that foot, and then you're going to pivot on your heel so your toes are pointing to your either your right or your left, depending on what foot you're turning. Okay, so your feet should be making like an L, right? Now with that same foot, I want you to lift up onto your big toe, pivot it back to where the foot is facing straight. Okay, pivot on your heels again. So now your toes should be pointing to the side. And then the last step, you're just going to turn your foot to a 45-degree angle, just halfway. Okay, so your front foot, your toes are pointing straight ahead. Your rear foot should be at an angle. Okay, now lift up onto the balls of your foot. All right, so your heels aren't on the floor, and then slightly put a bend to your knees. Okay, not too much. You don't want to be squatting down. You still want to be relatively tall in this stance. In Muay Thai, we don't have to worry about any grappling as far as double leg takedowns or anything like that. The only grappling we have to worry about is in the clinch. Okay, but we'll worry about that another time. Okay, so keep the stance pretty tall, but have a slight bend to your knees. Your hips should be facing straight. All right, you're gonna squeeze your stomach in nice and tight, right? And then I want you to pretend like you got out of the shower, you had a towel, and you were wrapping it around the back of your head, and your hands will come up right here. Okay. Now this essentially is going to be your Thai kicking stance. Now the tricky part of the Thai stance is the rhythm. Okay, starting to move as you're in your stance. All right, the idea is something that's in motion can remain in motion much easier, opposed to if we were just stuck still like a robot and then we try to throw our punch, it might be stiff or forced, right? We want to be kind of loose and relaxed. So as we're in our stance, you'll notice a little bit of a rhythm. Okay, I kind of tap my front foot back and forth, Okay, my hands kind of move in a small circular motion up and down. Okay, and that's going to essentially just keep me loose, keep me mobile, so that way when it's time to attack, I'm already moving, right, and go right from where I'm at. So the trick first is learning how to get into that rhythm, and then the next tough part is trying to get back to that rhythm every time you throw a combination, every time you step, every time you defend, whatever it is you're doing. So get back to our stance. Okay, remember how we started. Feet together here, hands by our side. 1, foot steps out. 2, pivot, so it's facing forward. 3, turn it again, and then 3.5 or 4. You turn your foot diagonal. Okay, this should give you the proper distance between your feet. All right. Now up top, what I want you to do is start. Your hands are here. Right? I want you to make a big circle coming away from you and then coming back to your face. Okay, like this. Got it? Nice and slow. It doesn't have to be fast. Now I want you to start to kind of sway back and forth. Just sway your body back and forth. Don't move your feet yet. Okay. And now slowly I want you to start to lift that front foot as you sway back and forth. You kind of tap it on the ground. Okay. This is going to help you get into a rhythm. All right. Again, it feels kind of strange, feels a little different, but this is the rhythm you want to get into. All right. For your Thai stance. So as I'm kind of swaying back and forth and tapping my foot, my hands are moving in a small circle. All right, take a couple seconds and practice that. Like I said, it's going to feel a little strange at first, but after you do it for a little bit and you get comfortable with it, you won't even think about it. Okay, it'll be a second nature, just like walking and breathing. Okay, so one more time from the beginning, feet together. Back foot faces away. Okay, if I was standing opposite stance, this foot would stand this way. Then I'd pivot on my toe, so it's facing straight ahead. Then I pivot again on my heel, so it's facing away. Then out, so my back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3.5. Right? Or the other leg here. 1, 2, 3.5. Okay, this will give you the proper foot distance to get into a good Muay Thai kicking stance. All right. So after you get into your stance, whichever side you want, then start by moving your hands in the circle. So you're going away from your body first, and pulling it back up and towards your face. Okay. Then start to sway your body back and forth as you do it. Here. Okay. Don't make it too fast. You just want a nice, slow, controlled rhythm. And after you get your body swaying back and forth, nice and light, start to lift that front foot and kind of tap it on the ground as you're moving your hands in a circle, your body swaying ever slightly. Pick up that front foot. Okay. Now your challenge is to try to 1, get that rhythm down, and then, like I said, 2, every time you throw a punch, a kick, a combination, you step, you move, you defend, or do whatever, you want to make sure you get back to that rhythm and back to that stance. That's the tricky part. So make sure we're working on that throughout the rest of the lesson, okay? Aiden Jones is in here. What's up? Hello, sir. How are you? How are you? All right. So keep working on the stance. Basic footwork, moving forward, backwards, side, side, very similar to the boxing footwork that we covered yesterday if you were here for that. When I move forward, I want my front foot moving first, my back foot coming behind. When I move back, I want my back foot moving first and my front foot following. So, for instance, if I'm practicing this standard footwork here, I step forward, my back foot follows. Okay, again, I'm not disrupting that rhythm. I'm going to keep my hands moving. I'm going to keep swaying my body back and forth. I'm going to keep tapping my foot. Okay? Front foot lifts up and steps first. Back foot follows. Okay? Notice I'm not letting my feet get too close together. And I'm not letting my feet get too far apart. I'm going right back to where I started. Okay? Now, moving backwards, same idea. Back foot will move first, though. Then my front foot will follow. Back foot, front foot. Back foot, front foot. Okay. Same deal, not letting get too close or too far. Notice how I'm keeping the rhythm, keeping my hands moving. Keep tapping the foot as I move, okay? So there's your forward and backwards, now side to side. The easy way to remember is left to left, right to right. Okay? It doesn't matter what stance you're in, if you're orthodox or southpaw. If you're stepping to your left, step with your left foot first. If you're stepping to your right, step with your right foot first. This will keep you from crossing your legs, okay? So, good Thai stance here. I got my hands going, I'm swaying, I'm rocking my body back and forth, I'm tapping my feet. Okay, I got a good rhythm here. When I go to step to my right, I'm going to step with my right foot first, and my left foot will follow. Okay, again, you don't want to disrupt the balance. If I stop, it's only to help show you guys. Okay, so I step to my left foot will move first. For me, that's my front foot. So you'll see my front foot pick up, move over, and then my back foot will follow. Okay. Good. Okay. So main things are just make sure that your feet don't get too close together. If they do, the opponent in Muay Thai is going to come up and they're going to sweep their leg right out from underneath you. And if your feet are too close or if they're crossed, it's very easy for them to sweep you and knock you down to the ground. So you got to be careful. All right. So one more time, I'm moving forward in my Thai stance. I'll show you guys from this way. So moving forward, my front foot will go first, my back foot will follow. Okay. If I'm moving backward, my back foot will move first, my front foot will follow. Okay. If I'm moving to the left, my left foot moves first, my right foot follows. And if I'm moving to the right, my right foot moves first, my left foot follows. Okay. Got it? Very good. Now, moving on, make sure you keep working on that stance, keep working on that rhythm, okay, that we went over in the beginning. Keep working on that footwork if you have room to move around where you're practicing, okay? Now, again, the essential combination and technique of the week this week are the switch step and the Thai 4 count. So, since this is a Thai lesson, let's break those down, starting with our switch step, okay? Now, the idea is I'm going to kick with my lead leg, right? In order for me to get any type of power, I need to get that lead leg behind me, so that way this hip is loaded up for the kick, right? If I keep this foot in front, I just kind of lift my leg over and touch, there's no real power there, okay? I could potentially use that maybe for a setup, right? Kind of similar to how you do a pendulum kick where your back foot would swing in, you just touch or tap your opponent with that foot, right? But I want to get a little power on it, so I'm going to use this switch step to get my hip behind and then turn over the kick. All right, so first step, when I'm in my stance, I have my rhythm here. When I'm ready, one, I switch my feet. Okay, so now this foot comes behind. And then two, I just step forward back to my stance. Okay, so if you have a little bit of room, a good way to practice this one is a line drill. Okay, so you'll just watch me kind of go back and forth in a line. I'll start slow and then I'll add a little speed to the forward. All right, but my left foot's in front because I'm right-handed, so this is my stance here. Okay, one, I switch. Two, I step forward. Okay, so the goal is just to bring this hip and this foot back behind my rear leg for a split second, and then I come forward. Okay, one, two. Okay, one, two. All right, do it nice and slow. Work on the motion, control it. One, two. One, two. One, two. All right, notice how I bring this guard up to when I switch. For me, that's just a safety reaction. When I go to switch my feet, I let the guard as I come forward. Okay. Now, you don't have to raise your guard as high as I do, but still make sure you're keeping that hand up and keeping your rhythm as you're doing it. And one more time. Switch, step. Okay. Switch, step. switch, step. And go faster now. Okay. So the more you practice it, the faster it'll get. The key to keeping it fast is if you don't practice from that stance, you don't want to be stuck in the opposite stance for too long. Okay? Especially if you don't know how to react correctly, how to punch, how to kick, or move around in that stance. You could be put in a very bad position. So if you only train one stance, there's nothing wrong with that. But you should try to practice from the opposite stance every once in a while, just so that way, if you do find yourself in that position where your feet are switched or you're backing up and you accidentally step out of your stance, you at least have some type of comfort and you can have some reaction from that stance. Okay. All right. Now, the Thai 4 count. All right. Essentially, there's the basic Thai 4 count. Starts with the lead leg. It's a switch round kick, followed by a cross, lead hook, and then a rear leg round kick. Okay. So that switch step is what starts off the whole combination. Now, there's a lot of different variations of that 4 count. Instead of throwing a straight cross and the high hook to the head, you could go with the overhand cross or punch right to the lead hook to the body. You could go with the cross to the lead uppercut. Okay. You can go reverse Thai 4 count, which starts actually with your back leg, 2 punches, and the lead leg. You can double up same side on both sides. There's a lot of different options. Friday, when we do our next Thai workout, I'm going to go over a lot of the variations. But for today, I'm just going to go over 2 of them. All right. So the basic, the original Thai 4 count that I learned was switch round kick, cross, hook, rear leg round kick. Okay. And then you're back to your stance. All right. So you can do that one, or if you want to switch it up a little bit, you can go switch round kick, overhand, hook to the body, rear leg round kick. Either one of those 2 is fine. Just practice those for the day. We're going to break down the first 2 steps. Then we'll break down the second 2 steps, and we'll put it all together. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a minute on the clock. And for that minute, we're going to practice our switch kick, followed by the right hand or the rear hand, depending on what stance you're in. Okay, so 1 minute on the clock. And all I want you to do is practice nice and easy. Switch, kick, cross, or overhand. Okay, I'm going to switch back and forth between the 2. All right, so if you got a little room, you can add some footwork to it, move around a bit. Okay, switch, kick, punch. Okay, switch, round kick, punch. Okay, come back to your stance, get back to that rhythm. And whenever you're ready, switch, kick, punch. This side, and bang. And this side, okay, now let's put together the second 2 motions. So we're going to go with our lead hook, rear round kick. Okay, lead hook, rear round kick. Those are stuff. Okay. But all right, get back to that stance, get that good rhythm going. Okay, second half of the combination, you go lead hook, rear leg kick. Okay. If you want to do the variation, you can go lead hook to the body, rear kick. Okay. I'm in my stance here, hook, kick. Okay. If you got room to spin all the way around, you can do that just to practice following through on your kick and turning that hip all the way over. Okay. So you can go hook, kick, spin all the way around if you have the space and balance to do so. Okay. And if you don't have the space to spin all the way around, that's okay. Just cut your kick off halfway through. Turn the hip over and then pull your leg back. And so you can get back to your stance. Hook, kick. Good. All right, now let's put both parts together. We start with the switch kick, followed by the rear hand, either the cross or overhand punch. Then we follow that immediately with the lead hook to the head or to the body, then the rear leg round kick. Okay? So the whole Thai 4 count now. Get back to your rhythm, get back to your stance. Switch, kick, cross, hook, kick. Okay? Or you can go switch, overhand, body hook, rear leg kick. Okay, if you have them to spin all the way around. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, keep practicing that. Make sure you get back to your stance, get back to that rhythm right afterwards. That's going to be the kind of theme through the rest of the week, is our footwork and our stance. Okay, very good. Nice job. Grab yourself a quick drink, and that'll pretty much cover the 4 count for the day. And again, that's our essential combination of the week. So take your time, practice it really well. Make sure you get the footwork down, get the switch step down, and then have someone videotape or record it for you. Send it to me through our social media. You can send it to Mission Martial Arts MD on Instagram or on Facebook. Turn that clock off, sorry. Or you can send it to my email at Coach Dustin at missiontkd.com. I'm going to review the videos. Whoever I think has mastered the combination and technique the best, there will be a reward. So if you're interested in winning that, practice the combination, practice the switch step, then show me, send me the video or something so I can watch it. I can give you a little feedback if you're making any mistakes. And if your technique looks the best out of all the submissions I get, you can win a reward. So I plan on doing a couple of these different techniques / combinations of the week. Just watch the original technique video, watch this video, practice it. If you got a heavy bag, you practice it on the heavy bag. Obviously, if you have a partner or somebody who can hold the pads for you, they can do that. Okay, if not, just shadow box it in the air. Okay, for me, when I'm learning technique, the best thing to do is I just go really slow and I just shadow box it. Okay, I don't try to hit a target. I don't try to add any extra power or speed to my strikes. I just go nice and easy, nice and slow, and just work on the technique. All right, usually I'll do that in front of a mirror so I can watch them, make sure I'm getting my hands back where they're supposed to be. I can make sure I'm getting back to my stance correctly, all that good stuff. So I'm sure most of you have a mirror at home. Stand in front of your mirror, just practice your stance, practice the footwork, practice the combinations, and hopefully that'll help you get better. Okay, that's it. That's all I got for the Thai lesson today. Take about a quick 10-minute break or so, grab a snack or something, grab yourself a quick drink, and then we'll be right back with our conditioning and fitness workout at 12:15. So thank you guys very much. Aiden, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. All right. I'm out.